What's happening, guys? It is Jaden, and I'm here with an apology. I know I said ARK would be coming back today, and I'm probably I might be doing it tomorrow. I don't know, but we'll see. I did record an ARK video today, as you can see. I haven't edited it, except for trying to sharpen it a bit. But unedited, it's an hour and 12 minutes long. The entire thing is completely unusable because OBS didn't I don't know what it did, but what it didn't do is it didn't record it at the proper resolution. So this is what it looks like after it's been sharpened. This is just me syncing up audio. That's what it looks like. If I hit play, I have it muted, but and this is with it sharpened. This is what it looks like normally. That's what it looks like normally. If I hit play, yeah, as you can see, it is very crap looking, and I wouldn't feel comfortable putting it out because I know that it looks really bad. And if I don't want to watch it long enough to edit it, I know people aren't going to want to watch it as content. So, all this video is going to be is me explaining what happened in this episode. Because pretty much all of it's unusable. So, yay. So here I'm killing this Therizinosaur with all of the guys because I needed hide. Because I was level 37 at this point, and right after this, somewhere here, let me try to find it, I level up, and any day now. Oh yeah, I made kite and armor, that's what I was showing off just then. I leveled up, and I got to unlock the, any day now, Pteranodon saddle. So I got that. I needed a bunch of hide and stuff to make it, as you can see. So that's why I was killing the Therizinosaur. I went down there looking for turtles, and there weren't any. So I bring all of them back to the house, and then let's see, what else do I do? After that, I go kill 2 more. Actually, wait, no, I didn't bring them back. I brought them over here to kill this turtle, which they did quite effectively, as you can maybe see. Let's see if you can if you can make it out because of how crap the footage looks. But yeah, as you can see, they killed it. It's cool. Tore it apart. It's great. And then yeah, I take them back in here, and then I go off and I kill, I believe, 1 more turtle. I'm not sure. This is all me getting them back in the frickin' cage, or house, or whatever. Get water, fertilize crops, make spark powder, because I had to cook food. I don't know if I said this already, but the main goal what I want to do with this episode was travel north, basically. Go look for stuff. See if I can find anything interesting. Blah, 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 blah. As you can see, can't use any of it. So I killed this turtle while meleeing it just because I felt like it. It didn't give me any keratin, or it gave me like 1. So then I come over here looking for more. Don't find any. And I think this is when I decide to... Maybe? Is this when I decide to kill the... Yeah, it is. I decided to kill this Triceratops right here. Start killing it. Basically in the same way I tamed the Carnotaurus. I forgot what I named him. Is it him? Yeah. I forgot what I named him. The Carnotaurus. I just sat on top of the cliff and shot at it. But this one I was killing. So I killed the Triceratops and tried to get keratin from that, and I think I only got 1. But like again... Let's see. Got a bunch of hide, bunch of raw meat, and I got a single keratin. Yeah, I was pretty angry about that. Also, I don't know if you're going to be looking, but you can see the waveform here. I was recording my audio using a different program, or from my microphone using a different program. So this is only picking up audio from the game. So if that looks weird, that's why. But after that, I go over, almost die from jumping off a cliff. Go over here, looking for more turtlies. Don't find any. I think I get in the raft. Yeah, I get in the raft. I go out looking for turtles. I cut here, actually, because I said I'm gonna go get the stuff that I need, and then I'll come back. I just went out, killed a turtle, killed a what are they called? Trilobites. When I killed one of those, and then I realized that you could use both chitin and keratin to make the saddle, so that's what I did. As you can see, I'm making it right here. This is with it sharpened, and I don't feel like getting rid of it, so if it looks kind of weird, that's why. Syncing audio. Yeah, see, that's why that looks like that, because no, I'm going to have to turn it off. It looks really bad. See, that's... Ugh. I'm so mad. I'm so mad about this. It's an hour of recording gone down the drain. And even, it was like an hour and a half of actually playing, all completely unusable. Or it is usable, but it would just look like garbage. And I don't feel comfortable putting that out with it looking like garbage. The commentary is already bad enough. I don't need the video to be that bad as well. So yeah, like, look at that. Look at that. I put the saddle on Dante. I go back to the house, I think, because I needed to drop some stuff off. Maybe. Because I was too heavy. Anyway, at some point, I think it's like here. No. This is me getting a bunch of stuff because I'm like, oh, I'm going to go like out and build a house or whatever. Up north. Oh. Don't want that. I'm dyeing the chitin armor. This is me going back because I'm too heavy. Okay. And here, I'm off. This is me flying on Dante with an AI, the Pteranodon. And I was having so much fun as well. Like, because it was so cool, because I got to fly around for the first time. And you don't get to experience any of it. Because I could put the audio in for my microphone, but then I would have to sync it up and all of that, and it's just not worth it. But it was basically just me exclaiming about how excited I was. And then complaining about something, because that's pretty much all I do here. Complain and shout in excitement. But it was the stamina, I think, because stamina wears out really quickly. But then I fly over here, and then get scared because I have to land in the middle of the forest, because there's no stamina left, which you can't see. There's no stamina left. I'm flying over here, looking at the snakes and the deers, I think. No, the deers are over here somewhere. Because I'm aiming to go, like, at the obelisk. Because I know that's, like, in the snowy, mountainous north. But, yeah, this is just a bunch of stuff running around, none of which you can see. And if I brightened it, it wouldn't even make it easier to see. It would still look terrible. So I land here. There's this little thing that tried to attack me. And then I think there's a pteranodon somewhere over there. I honestly can't even tell. Yeah, there's a pteranodon right there. There's the giant cow things there. And there's me taking off again. Looking at my map, as you can see, I live somewhere like here, I think. And I'm up here somewhere. So, yeah, that's where I was going. I was aiming to go this way. Or this way, at least. Anyway, is this when I start getting chased? I was gonna land, I think. this was like 2 hours ago. Because I've spent the last hour and a half basically trying to figure out how to fix this. Like, I downloaded like 3 different programs that are supposed to like fix videos. Or that I looked up and it said that it would fix blurry videos. But all they were trying to do was recover corrupted files. This wasn't a problem of corruption in the file. It was a problem of this frickin' recording software I have open over there just not deciding it wants to work. So, there's that. I was looking at... I don't even remember. I think this is when I was looking at the deer, actually. Because you can... Can you see them? Wait. There. Right there. Maybe? Yeah, the deer are right there. Right there. But you can't see them, so... I don't know why I'm trying to point them out. And I'm just flying along. I think at this point... I was looking at a megatherium, which it said was like a polar bear, even though, you know, we're not in the cold. But that's what it looked like, because it looked like a white bear. So, but look at all this crap running around. This is why I was so, like, I was terrified at this point, because I know I had to land soon, as you can see. And all of this, like, a lot of this stuff is dangerous. There's stuff up here that's dangerous. So I was like, you know what? Because there's a Carno right there, right? So I was like, you know what? Let me land on this rock so I can be safe. I was gonna land over here, and I don't know why I didn't. Oh, wait, that's right. I was gonna land right here, but then, bugs. And I screamed, and, you know, I don't do bugs. So, yeah, I was like, oh, maybe I can go up here, but I didn't think I was going to make it. So instead, now you can see them. You can, yeah. Like, just looking at them now is making me shiver. I was like, you know, I'm just going to get off and kill them. But I was like, you know, let me land on the rock here, because nothing's going to be able to come up the rock and get me. Right? That was my thought process. Let me get off on this rock, kill the bugs, and let Dante recover her stamina, and then I'll be able... And I had my eyes, like, basically closed at this point. I was not looking at all. And I don't know if you saw it just then, but I definitely didn't. You probably did see it. It's right in a bit. Sorry for showing the bugs again. But right here... You can see the Carno start, like, roaring because it's noticed me. I didn't see that. I didn't notice at all for several seconds until about there, because I start getting hit by the Carno because it climbed up the thing. And then Dante was flying over my head, so I couldn't get on her. And then I opened her inventory somehow instead of getting on her. And then, yeah, I died. So that... I don't know. I'm probably... Because I still have to put this explanation video up. So I'm probably going to add the death counter over it now. Or add the death counter over it. But, like, in this. Because I'm not putting it on this one right now. But... that makes the death counter hit. I have a notes thing on my phone showing the amount of deaths I've gotten. What does that say? Oh. Where is it? 16. That is death number 17. So I have to put that in. But this is me just laughing and lamenting about how everything goes wrong while I'm playing. And a while later... let's see. I am wondering how I'm going to go back and get my stuff. And then I make the executive decision to cheat. Because I was like, there's no way I can get over there and get my stuff back without dying. So I'm just going to fly over there. So this is me just looking at all the crap. And then... I don't even know. How am I going to thumbnail this? I don't know. because if I put the thumbnail that I was gonna do, then it would kind of be clickbait, because I'm not actually showing, or I'm not actually doing the video. But this is me waiting for the stuff to move so I can get my stuff. I'm just looking around. At this point I was looking for Dante's stuff, because Dante died as well. So I was looking for her stuff because I spent so much time trying to make the saddle. I got my stuff back. I got Dante's stuff back, and I got stuck on like a rock or something. And these weird little things that move really quickly started chasing me. I didn't get close enough to see what they were. I kind of thought they were either like bird things or bugs of some kind. I don't know. I think actually that might be the terror bird. I spent a lot of time in this episode wondering what the heck a terror bird was, because that's what Dante got killed by. Now that I think about it, maybe those tiny things were terror birds. Also, yeah, I saw a ruin right there that I was kind of upset that I didn't get. I didn't go over and get it, because that would have been a bit too much cheating, since I'm already cheating to get my stuff back. I also didn't have invincibility on, which is why I was like waiting for the stuff to go away, and then flying in and trying to go away really quickly. But yeah, I got all my stuff back using cheats, and then there's just this long period. What is this part? Looking for... Okay, found it. So I stopped recording and went out because I did that once earlier, as I said, because I cut just because I was about to go do something. So I stopped recording and went off to like the other part of the island. Did I show it? Did I show what I was talking about? Like the other... It's the part where I was looking for the turtles. It's off that way, over there. I went over there and found Pt.1. Why did I stop? Anyway, I found Pt.2, which is what I named him. Tamed him. Took a long time, which is why I'm saying like this hour and 12 isn't the entire thing. Because there was a time I spent taming Pt.2. There was a time I spent getting the rest of the keratin and chitin that I needed. There was a time I spent before the episode getting the chitin for the armor. Whole thing. Got Pt.2. And then I went flying off in a different direction, because last time I went off that way, there, and died. So instead I decided to go off this way, which you can see here. I decided to go off somewhat towards the obelisk, but also I curved like this way. This is the direction I went. Just flying across. This was funny. I made a joke because I didn't know what this thing right here was. I don't know. You can't even see it, really. But there's Sarko right there. And its body was, like, wavy. Like, it went whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Or at least its tail was. You can kind of see it, actually. If I go back. Let's see. That's taking too long. You can kind of see it. Like, its body is, like, going whoop, whoop. So I was joking about that. That's why I stopped there. I thought this might be a terror bird. It's a Quetzal. I kept flying. Actually, I think I landed... Oh, there was a frog, which I was, like, oddly grossed out by. I'm not a fan of frogs, personally, which is weird because we have a ton of frogs in our... Because, like, in my backyard, or right behind my backyard, is, like, a creek-esque thing. And there's a ton of frogs that live in it, and they're very obnoxious. But I don't really like frogs. So seeing this giant frog in-game, called Beelzebufo, it was gross to me. So, and then I made a joke because Beelzebub is a demon that's called, like, the Lord of the Flies. And the frogs eat flies, so I was like, haha, Beelzebub, get it? And I think that's, I was like, I think that's the joke they were going for, but hey. And then there was also a duck, which is why I aimed the scope thing at the back of Pt.2, because there was a duck, and I was trying to zoom in on it, but I couldn't. Brontosaurus. I found one of those. They're cool. They're much larger than the Diplodocus. So, yeah. And there's another giant cow. I'm just resting to regain staminas. Flying up. And then there's an Alpha Raptor there. So, hi to them. And I was debating, like, taming it or trying to kill it. But, yeah, no. I didn't know at this point that you couldn't use the crossbow on the back of Dante, too, or on the back of Pteranodons. So, that would have been a very bad idea, because I would have had to land to try to shoot it. And, no. Just, no. So I keep flying, and I have to fly slowly, because if I go too quickly, it just destroys the stamina, so... Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. So we go, I keep going. Find this little, like, lake pond thing. Try to land. More raptors. I'm looking over there, actually, because there's a tapajara, which looks really cool, and I was like, oh, I should get that, but, like, obviously I didn't. So, raptors, so I decided to go up to the top here and land, and then there's an Alpha Raptor. I also get naked because my guy was getting hot, so, you know, just take all his clothes off. There's another Alpha Raptor right back there that I was kind of worried about, so I'm like, please, because the Parasaur started running over here, so I was like, please stop coming over here. But the raptor didn't show up, so oh Jesus, I can't speak. The raptor didn't show up, so I was fine. There we go. And I keep flying, and then it's the Alpha Raptor and the other, like, two, maybe, I think. I can't even tell. Raptors were attacking and killing Triceratops. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not featuring that. So I kept going. Okay, so then I came over to this area here, which was like a beach that was kind of resembled like the area back where I live, except it's on the opposite side. It's a really cool looking place, and I remarked on that while I was waiting for the stamina to recover. But, and I go back and land to level his stamina up. Cool. And then I keep going. There's another Brontosaurus there, which you can't see because, you know, fog. And I could see it. You could have seen it if it was at the normal frickin' resolution. But I digress. We keep going. So I keep flying down the coastline. And I'm like, oh, let me go get that blue thing. But, then tragedy strikes. Oh, wait. I pull out the map first. I'm up here now, which I have gone, instead of going like this way, I've gone up this way. So, first map, then tragedy. Not necessarily. It's not actually tragedy. Don't worry. Nothing serious happens. I was looking around the supply crate just to see, like, oh, what do I have to, or is there anything around it? Because, you know, I can't see anything because of the fog. And then I was like, oh, there's a Brontosaurus there. That's cool. Is there anything else? And then I tried to open my inventory to put my armor back on, and... nearly died. Broke a bone. It was great. Yeah, I messed up. I messed up big time because... yeah, I just did. I was using the Minecraft thing. I pressed E, because that's how you open it in Minecraft, and then it's actually I in this game, so whatever. I keep, and then the blue supply crate disappeared, so I got annoyed and kept flying. And then here I find, I don't even know how I saw this, but I found a ruin, and I was worried because the Brontosaurus was there, and I thought it was going to step on me, but I got an Explorer note. Yeah, yay. It is the Moschop's dossier, I don't know. The encyclopedia entry for the Moschops. So yeah, I got that, and then I flew over here, leveled up, and read it. I was just checking to see if there's anything around me. And then I didn't actually read it. I was like, yeah, I'm not reading all of this because there's a ton of text, like wild, domesticated, and then her like just general analysis of it, and then all of this. I didn't bother. It was too much. I leveled up stamina, I think. Or no, health. Stupid. And then I got the... What did I get? I got the rifle. I know I got that. And then I got the compass, maybe? I think. Yeah, I got the rifle and the compass, and I think that was it, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so yeah, that was it, and then I get back on, and I'm looking around and stuff. I fly off, and I'm like, oh, this place is so nice. There's barely anything here. There's a brontosaurus. There's... Oh, and I was annoyed because right there and right, I think there are carbonemesises, the turtles that I was looking for, and I was like, of course, all the way here on the other side of the world I can find them, but not anywhere near my own house. So yeah, turtles were over here, and then there was a few parasaurs as well. And the only really deadly thing over here was that right there. I don't know if, yeah, you can see it. Sarco. So I was like, you know, I could move over here because there's nothing here that wants to kill me except a single Sarco. Obviously, I'm not planning on moving anytime soon. That would take way too much time, way too much effort, and way too many brushes with death that I'm just not okay with. So, yeah, I keep going. I get an egg here. I jump off, get the Sarco egg, get back on, keep going. And then I don't think there's anything really interesting that happens after that point. I try to pick some flowers. It does not go well. Or it doesn't go poorly. It's just I couldn't get the flowers. Kind of upset, honestly. Anything else? I looked at the map, which I will show you now. I've discovered this. This is where I am now. Or this is where I just was, right here. So I've made my way from over here up and this way, and now I'm just going basically straight up this way. I keep going, and I don't really think there's anything else. Oh yeah, here's me taking screenshots for the thumbnail, which I'm still gonna use. I'm just gonna put like a disclaimer or something on the thumbnail, so you know it's not just gonna be a normal video, because obviously it's not. It's me explaining what would have happened if the video was actually watchable. I come over here, don't really do anything. I'm just landing to recover stamina, come over here, get the stuff out of the supply drop. Panic for a bit because he was flying like this, because he was encumbered. If you see a little thing there, it's because there's a pteranodon trapped inside of the rock, so... yeah, anyway, he was encumbered. I tossed some of the stuff I got out of the supply crate out of my inventory. Because, yeah, I skipped it, but I got that stuff. And then I get back on Dante 2, and then keep flying a bit. And once I go over this cliff, you can actually see the snowlands, the icelands, the deathlands. And here I was making a joke because I was like, oh, look, it's the land of snow and death. And then I was like, oh, well, you can put that works with any place in this game, basically. You can just put the blank and death, or the land of blank and death, and it works. Like the land of grass and death, trees and death, sand and death. So that's what I was just doing right there. That's where the screen was shaking, because I was saying and death. And I come down here to see what the fish thing is. It's an ichthy... whatever. I tried to tame one in a previous episode that didn't go up. The water... Did the water episode go up? No, it didn't. The water episode did not go up. But I came over here to try to see what it was, because I didn't know. And I also wanted to mine those rocks around it, because the rocks were black. And I was like, oh, well, maybe because the rocks are black, they'll give me something interesting, like obsidian. No, they didn't. I'm killing a Pegamastics. The rocks were not interesting. They were just black for some reason. So maybe if you maybe you have to break the rock in its entirety to get like the obsidian or whatever. Because it just doesn't make any sense. Every single rock so far in the game has been that grayish color as the big one to my right, and this one's just black for some reason, but it's not different at all. Maybe you have to do something else with it. I don't know. Maybe it's just because of where it is. Maybe it's because the ichthy whatever is around it. Who knows? But I don't get anything out of it, so I keep flying after I toss some stone out of my inventory. Come to these little falls here. I'm at this point right here. Can you see it? I'm right there right now. So I come over to this waterfall here, which actually looks quite nice. And I'm like, oh, let me go land over here. Oh, wait. And I'm just looking around to see if there's anything that's going to kill me before I land. I'm like, oh, let me go see what these little orange things are. Did I already tell? No. I'm like, what are these little orange things here? Bugs. It's the bugs that screwed me over when I died. It's those, the beetle things. So I like quick fly my way over here to try to get away from them. And then that is the end of the video. I just land here, outro, all of that. Yeah, the end. So what I did in this video, I made the saddle for the Pteranodon. I died. My Pteranodon died. Got a new one. Got all my stuff back using cheats. And then I explored. And I'm heading north. And that's what the next ARK episode is going to be. It's going to be part 2 of the whole heading to the north thing. Because that's what this video was going to be. I was going to title it Traveling to the North Part 1 or something like that. Yeah, no, that's not really what ended up happening. It's explanation of Traveling to the North Part 1. But, yeah, really sorry about this. I will be guaranteed, because I already checked. I actually already, checked another ARK video. I don't know what that is. But I already checked another ARK thing earlier because I wanted to make sure. Ignore me punching him. I was clicking on the screen, but it wasn't playing. Or I was clicking on the screen because I had gone to my other screen and come back, and I was trying to get it to do it. But as you can see, this actually looks passable for a video. It doesn't look passable. It looks great. Like, it looks really good. It looks... I think it looks better than the shadow play, even though it was a bit laggy, which I didn't really like. But aside from that, it looks great. And then you come back to this. Like, can you see the difference? So yeah, I will be making sure that it looks like this next ARK episode when I finish my journey to the north. But for now, I am going to say thank you so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe for more content, and I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye.